Hi guys, I hope you all are doing well and good. In today's video I'm going to create something which is modern eye look, but you can carry it for all your upcoming wedding festivities. So I am starting off with the cordial eye toner first. This is an hydrating toner, but I don't personally like to layer this particular toner. I just use it as a barrier for my primers and moisturizer, and it helps you with the pore minimizing as well. So yeah, then on I will be going in with this moisturizer. This one is from Bioderma. It's an Atoderm Cream Alert. This is one of the best cream for sensitive skin, even the dry skin. So yeah, since it's summers, make sure you take the quantity accordingly. So I really like using moisturizers which are also okay with the sensitive skin, so you're always at the protection that it's not gonna, your makeup is not gonna budge. Because when you use moisturizer under your makeup, some moisturizer do have tendency to break your makeup. So whatever moisturizer that you use, you make sure you double check, cross check, because some moisturizer really does not work under the makeup. So yeah, do your primer drop from K Beauty. It's an amazing primer in illuminating from which I love. It works really well, and yeah, it gives you that glow and everything at once. So if you are rushing, you don't want to have like gazillion creams, you just take and make sure you properly put everything on all the part of your face, so everything is very nicely moisturized. Don't forget your under eyes, they are the most important, because if they are not brightened, they are not nicely covered, your whole makeup will look dull. So yeah, under eye really makes a lot of difference, I believe. So make sure you do it nicely. Now my skin is well prepped, we will go in with the foundation. Going to the NARS foundation, make sure your face look like this before putting any foundation or concealer or anything that you have. So I'll take this, make sure you take it on back of your hand and just like this rub it over and then go in. I really don't like putting a lot of coverage over here. I try to put coverage under the eyes, because when you do such heavy eye makeup, you really want coverage near the eyes, then only your makeup will come out, the colors will pop out well. That's my opinion. So yeah, make sure when you do such heavy eyes, even for the weddings and all of that, you properly cover your under eyes. There shouldn't be any grayness or darkness, because then your eye makeup will not pop out well if you are specifically doing something there. So yeah, make sure you do that well. I'll also take under the eyes as usual, and I feel I don't put a lot of product on my forehead. Whatever is left on the brush, you can just roll it over, and then that is it. Go over the lids, and yeah, just 2 pumps, that is it you need. Don't put too much of products if it's not needed. Then on I will be going in with this Huda Beauty Concealer Brittle 6.5G, and it's a little darker concealer because I don't want that grayness. So I will be using the darker concealer and then I'll go on my shade. You just take a beauty blender and press it well. Yeah. Now what I'll do, I've just applied the darker shade. I will not go in with my shade of concealer. What I'll do is I would like to go in with the bronzer first and then my concealer. So I'll bronze everything up, and I'll also let you know the reason why. Bronzing, I try to keep it very simple and very quick. You take it and you just do this. See, you can glide all of these things like this only when your skin is well prepped. So if your skin is not well prepped, it's not gonna glide like this. So make sure your skin looks well prepped. So your products literally have to just like 2 blends and that's it. See, you just need like 2-3 blends and that is it. Then on coming down to this blush from She Glam, it's Love Cake and it's sort of a pink. So I want the look to be monochromatic. I'm wearing pink, will do pink eyes, pink blush, and yeah. You take your beauty blender, same like this. I like to put it on my nose as well. So you do that, you blend this. See, you just need to do this thrice and your everything will be blended. You need to do your skincare. I'm again saying you need to do your skincare very nicely. Then you can see the results very easily. Your makeup will glide like anything. So make sure you do good skincare. Coming to the point that why I didn't went in with my shade of concealer after color correcting is because sometimes our blush tend to go upwards, which I didn't want it. Okay, so you really don't want to take any chance. You take your blush, you blend it however you want, take your time. It's okay even if it goes a little up. So then you take the same shade. This one is from Too Faced only. It's Biscotti. It's exactly my shade, like exact. It's a little darker for my skin, but yeah, it can work nicely because I'm gonna put another layer of concealer, very slight. See, even if you layer your makeup, you need to layer it in the good quantity. You need to know how much amount should be used. So yeah, this is like like little darker than my shade, but it's fine. We are gonna use anyways the highlighting concealer. So I will just go in and it has cancelled so much. Okay, now you are fine with the coverage. You will go, the last step has to be your highlighting. Okay, don't be like कि अच्छा ये थोड़ा blackness है तो मैं highlighting concealer लगाऊंगी and it will vanish away. No, it will not vanish away. So you will try hiding your darkness only with your shade of concealer. First you put darker shade, then your shade, and then only when you are very sure with the coverage you will go with the highlighting shade, because highlighting shade the quantity is literally like this much. It doesn't have to like cover it. You just need that highlight, इसलिए आप वो लगाते हो. So make sure you put it in that way. Now on we'll be going with the Overachiever concealer from Huda Beauty, and I have no idea which shade it is. I guess it's something coconut flakes, I'm not sure. You take tiny bit of it on your hands, put it like just one dot over here, one dot over here. That is it. You don't need to put lot of quantity. Playing with makeup is literally like a quantity game. Even if you know sometimes to do best and best of makeups, if your quantities are not correct, you can make it the worst. So yeah, I also want to highlight a little bit over here, so I'll put it here and then a little bit over here as well. Whatever extra you have, you can just, so it gives you extra dimension to your face and highlights your face more. Now since this is a very thick concealer, you don't need to give a lot of time. You will just directly go in with blending, and yeah. And look at that, the amount of brightness it gives to your face, it's amazing. And then I'll also blend this one. See, this gives you a lot of structure rather than this, if you see. So that is the whole point of putting your concealer over here, the brightening concealer over here. Because sometimes what happens, if your contour or your bronzing is not properly blended, you will blend till the top and then everything looks very bronzy. So if you do just this lightest of step, it's gonna make sure that this area is nicely again highlighted. So I'll just blend this also over here. On to powder. Since it's summers, I would like to properly set my face. because then it gets really sweaty. So once you have like proper powder on, your face will not sweat as much as it does with a compact. So don't set your powder like your makeup in summers with compact. You need setting powder. This one is from Laura Mercier. It's a translucent powder, so make sure you set it very well. Make it matte. Okay, your natural oils anyways will come at the end, and then you will look, if you feel like very much matte, वो आपको look पसंद नहीं आ रही है, you can go in with the setting spray and then make it little more hydrating, but make sure you set it really well since it's summer. You don't want your base or anything to move. So yeah. Now I set my face little reversely. I set everything and then I go in with the eyes. I'll remove the creases first and then take little bit swirl and then put nice coat of it. Coming down to the powders, I'll go in with the bronzer first from Makeup Forever. So now I will be doing my makeup with using this palette. This one is also from Too Faced. I can't show you wholly because it's broken. I'll do my whole makeup using this palette only. Now I'll be taking this shade, the broken shade. It's a little dark. I don't know the name. There are no names written actually on this one. I'll take the shade and I'll just put it on the outer part. Okay. You make sure you do this and then you go. Don't make a circle, like let it flow a little outside. You don't need to be precise. Make sure you don't go above the bone, but you just take this and let it flow outside. It's fine. We can clean it later on. You don't need to worry about all that. But make sure आप अपना ये जो eyeball है उससे आगे ना जाओ. I want to intensify the color. The intensity of the color has to be really in your hand. It depends how much darker or lighter you like it. So you can also mix and match colors and make your own color. That is totally up to you. So after that, I'll just take a small brush, dip it into this pink, the pink one and this one, both together. Rub the excess and I'll try taking it till forward. Okay, like where you feel the bone, उसके नीचे आप लगाओगे and you just make an arch and just join it over here. Okay, the same thing we are gonna do it over here as well. Okay, after that you take a bigger brush and you just blend it here, so you don't find edges. Edges looks very bad on the eyes, so you don't really want those precise lines over there, so you just blend it like this. I'm gonna make a cut crease with the Huda Beauty concealer. You take such flat brush. This one is from Plum P11, and you just dip your blush into the concealer nicely, and what you do is, I just have this habit of putting everything like this on my hand first and then go in. Wherever you see the arch where your lines are getting over, or what you can do is you just do this and then you look up and you have the markings over there. Can you see these markings? You just line accordingly. I want little straight linings like here. You just straightly draw a line from here till the mid of your eye. Okay, now I'll be taking this palette. I'll mix these two matte colors. One is little creamish and then this is pink. So I'll just mix these two. You take the proportion of pink little lesser. I'm mixing on my hand right now. And you take this as well, more whiter, and dust the rest and just put it over here, because I want that gradation of different pinks over here. So, see, like, do you see different pinks? ऊपर अलग pink है, नीचे अलग pink, and you just nicely, and even if you feel ये थोड़ा डार्कर पिंक हो गया, आप इसमें थोड़ा वाइट ऐड कर सकते हो और वो आराम से आपका लाइट पिंक बन जाएगा. Little champagne shade. I want to put a champagne shade in the middle of my eye, and that's it. You put very little champagne shade of it like this with your hands. You can also use your brush, but I feel when I use my hands, I know where my eyeball are, and you can just press it in nicely, and it also gets blended very easily. Glitter and just placing it over here for that glittery effect, and I love this. Yeah, very little bit you need, but it gives great effect. Be using this Nika liner, and I will just put it over the outer edges of my eyelid, just a wing over here. And make sure जब भी आप eyeliner करते हो आप open eye से करते हो, वरना you will never know आपका fold कहाँ पे आ रहा है. So you do this and then you just join this and then you fill in the color. Okay, that is it. The same thing I'm gonna do on my another eye. Done with the wing situation all over, I will be going in with this Wet n Wild white kajal and just tracing it over the waterline. Create your own kajal with this. You just press these color over here. You don't need to worry, it's totally safe. I've tested and tried, and I do it quite regularly. So yeah, there's no such problem. And then here I'm just smudging a darker shade under my eyes. Okay, so now here is the hack that I was talking about. If you have any glitter fallout, since we don't have any right now, but I'm just showing you the hack. You take your translucent powder, dip your powder nicely into it, take off the excess, you remove it over here only, and you swirl it in your hand nicely, and then just go in, and ऐसे झटकना है तो वो ग्लिटर पाउडर के साथ ही निकल जाएगा. ओके, एंड स्टिल इफ यू फील वो ग्लिटर नहीं आ रहा तो you hold your brush like this and you just do this. Okay, you will see that your glitters are nicely removed, so there is no such issue like that. Quickly I'm going in with the curling thing. I'll just curl my lash nicely. And after curling, I'm going in with this mascara from MAC, and I'll just make 2 coats of mascara. Okay, now when you have done such look, you definitely need your brows to be very perfect. So just start from down there and then just keep filling it in. You can uncomb it and then also fill it in. Take a clean spoolie and just comb it well. And even after combing, if you feel there are some gaps or you want to fill it more or make it more bushy, you can definitely draw your brows again with the same color, the same brown color that we went in. Okay, I decided to go on with the gloss, but then I removed it because I didn't want it. So I'm using the Shopperel palette. I'll be using the peach shade all over my lips first. Of that, I'll use any pinkish sort of a color on just middle of my lip. That is it. Okay, so now since it's summers and you don't want your makeup to budge, you will use, okay, so first you can also go in with the setting spray, but I don't feel the need of setting spray today because my skin is anyways nicely moisturized and it does not look cakey as of now. So I'll just set my face with this mist from L'Oreal, and it's an amazing mist. It works 36 hours I guess, and you can find it on Okay, so now I'm done with the setting my spray and everything. I don't feel the need of putting highlighter on, so I'm not putting any on right now. But if you feel you want to put a highlighter, you can use the K-Beauty one, illuminating drops, or you can also take any stroke cream and just put it over here. And if you like powder highlighters, you can make use of it, but I don't personally like it, so I'm not gonna use any highlighters as of now.
So yeah, that was it for the video. Do let me know how do you like it and what would you like to see next. Till then, bye bye, see ya.